Good evening. Two racing drivers are fighting for their lives after their cars crashed on Bathurst's Mount Panorama track during a warm-up race. Holden's Mark Porter and Ford's David Clark suffered critical head and chest injuries.
Big lose. Oh no! It is David Clark. Huge hit into the driver's side of Mark Porter's car.
When qualifying resumed, Holden's Mark Scaife grabbed provisional pole with Ford's Jason Bright second and Rick Kelly third. The final order of the top 10 will be decided tomorrow afternoon. The states say they'll fight any move by the federal government to take control of what's taught in schools. The Federal Education Minister says the states can't be trusted. She says education needs to get back to basics.
When students are being asked to interpret Macbeth through a Marxist or feminist perspective, I think that we've lost the plot.
Labor says the minister's plan for a national curriculum is just a grab for power. A 50-year-old Darwin builder has been confirmed dead in a vintage plane crash near Bathurst in Western New South Wales. Shane O'Donoghue had been given the Joy flight in the Strike Master jet as a birthday present. His wife and children were apparently waiting at Bathurst Airport yesterday when the plane was reported missing. Experienced stunt pilot Nick Costin was also killed when the plane crashed in rugged bushland. Investigators are expected to reach the wreckage tonight. Telstra's launch of its new billion-dollar mobile phone network became more like a Telstra float. Executives were forced to scramble after being soaked by fire sprinklers. But Telstra's boss wasn't put off by the rain on his parade.
I personally didn't get wet, but I have to tell you, it did not dampen my enthusiasm for all that we are doing here today.
Telstra's NextG broadband network promises coverage for 98% of Australians. Australian jockey Chris Muntz will go on trial in Hong Kong over an alleged betting scandal. Muntz is accused of having bets placed on his behalf in exchange for providing race tips to a businessman.
Oh, steady, boys.
It's alleged he pocketed more than $250,000 from the scam. Muntz rode the 1998 Melbourne Cup winner Jezebel. He says he'll contest the charges. One of the best AFL players of all time is calling it quits. Brisbane's Michael Voss is retiring because of a chronic knee injury. 31-year-old Voss won 3 premierships with the Lions and was a Brownlow medalist at the age of 21. Socceroo Lucas Neal says it's a dream come true to lead the national side onto the field tomorrow. Neal will captain the team against Paraguay in Brisbane because Craig Moore has been suspended. Neal says he still has nightmares about giving away that penalty to Italy in the World Cup. Checking the national weather tomorrow, early showers clearing for Perth, mainly fine in Hobart, and a dry start to the weekend in almost all the other capital cities. That's 7 News to Now. I'm Chris Barth. Enjoy your evening. Good night.